Nancy from Life Change with Nancy. I always think that's funny. So we're going to talk today about the colored container system. This is the food program that comes with several of the Beachbody products, including for sure 21 Day Fix. And since 21 Day Fix is one of the more popular ones, especially for people newer to getting on their fitness track, that's the one I'll refer to most often in this quick video. So, color container system, when your package comes, your kit comes, you'll get these color containers. Green for, you got it, vegetables. Purple for, nope, yep, fruit, very good. Red, think meat. Protein. Yellow, carbs. Blue, always forget this one, healthy fats. And yellow, the all-important seeds and dressings. This little guy is my personal favorite because I think it's so stinking cute. So you'll get your containers out of your system. There's these cute little stickers that remind you what color is what. Have your kids help you. And then there is this great little booklet, the eating plan. In one of the first couple of pages in there, that's where you'll go next, because there's a formula in here that you'll fill out. And that will then tell you what plan you'll be on. Plan A, B, C, D, that type of thing. And then that will tell you how many greens to consume in a day, how many purples, so on and so forth. So get your containers out of your package, put your stickers on, and then go to this page. Do the calculation, and that will tell you what eating plan you'll be on, and then that will tell you how many of each to consume in a day. So that is really important. So then a couple of pages later, there's some great tally sheets in there. Don't worry that you can't see this real clear, because we'll walk you through this after if you buy 21 Day Fix and have this eating plan. But there are some tally sheets, so as you're planning out your meals, and this is so important to success, but as you're planning out your meals, you'll just keep a little tally sheet so you know, okay, if I have oatmeal, chopped apple, and 2 poached eggs for my breakfast, that's my breakfast, then that will take oatmeal, that will take a yellow carbohydrate container. The apple would be what? Nope, not red. It will be purple for fruits. And then 2 poached eggs would be, yes, red, poached eggs. And so on the tally sheet, I would check that off as my breakfast. So that's really important to know. And then also a couple of pages later, this is really key. So each of the colored containers in the booklet will have a list of foods. Yeah, you can't see that. We'll have a list of foods, and they are purposely prioritized. So this is really important. What I did when I first got my package was I looked on here to find the foods for vegetables, to find the vegetables that I liked and I was familiar with. But they're purposely prioritized so that they're all good and okay for you, but the ones that will provide the best nutritional value for your body are the ones that are at the top. So I went through and kind of clicked off the ones I knew I liked, because it's all about just getting started, and then maybe after a week or two, try and look at some of the ones that are closer to the top and maybe consider trying them. So each container has the same kind of list for the color. So that's important to read through those. That was one of the first things I jumped on when I got my package. And then another thing, the general philosophy of the containers, which I love because it's simple and that's good for me, is that if it's on the list and it fits in the container, you're good to go, and then you just mark that off as consuming that container on your tally sheet. But needless to say, there are some foods that won't neatly fit into a container. An example on the vegetables would be asparagus. Asparagus is towards the top part of the list, so that's a really good one. But asparagus, if you eat asparagus, you know it just wouldn't naturally fit nice and neat in a container. So it will tell you that asparagus to have it equal 1 green container, that would be about 10 large spears. So just know that if it's a food that doesn't naturally fit into a container, it'll tell you on here how much to have of that particular food to have it equal a container. So really important information in this book. There's lots of recipes. There's lots of suggested menus as well to get you started. But as well, once you get a package, that's part of the help of me and the group, is to help you through that, to understand the containers. And it just takes some time to get it down as well. So that's that. And just to give some examples, this comes in the 21-day fix program. This comes. And I don't know if you can see this good or not, but here's just a dinner plate, and it just shows that looks like some chicken. So that was the red container for protein. And then they had some green beans in the green vegetable container, and some quinoa, I think it is, for the carbohydrate container, and then some crumbles, some healthy fats that they put on, which is the blue. And what's interesting to me, and was my take when I first got it, was when you put it in the containers, you're going, "Jeez, that doesn't look like a whole lot of food." But once you get it on a plate and spread it out, you'll be amazed how much food it is, and it really is. So again, this is just to give you an overview of the container system. It's really great. It's simple. The containers are darn cute too, but whatever. This is the one I always worry about because it has taken a run on our garbage disposal ride. So anyway, and then one other thing, this does not come in the package. This was just something sweet that my coach brought home from last year's Beachbody conference, and I'm going to the one next year. Woo! But bottom line, the concept with these little bracelets, and it does not come with the package. I want to be crystal clear. But the cool thing about this, and I can see if they have these anymore, is that if your program says you get 3 greens and let's just say 1 yellow, so I can pick them off real quick, then what people do, and people in my group have used these, they would put 3 greens on their left wrist as an example, and let's say they got 2 carbohydrates, so they would put 2 carbohydrates on their left wrist, and they would do the same with the red and blue and the rest of the colors according to their plan that came out according to the calculation in the book. So then for breakfast, if like for me, if I consumed a container of yellow, which would be my oatmeal, they would move it from their left wrist over to their right. And so then you just do this throughout the day as you consume whatever container you're consuming. And so as the day starts to dwindle, your left wrist would start to have fewer rings on it, and your right one would have more. So you know as you're going through the day, ooh, wow, I need to watch it because maybe I'm consuming my food too quickly. Or it'd be like, shoot, I still got to remember I need to get another vegetable in and another protein in before 8 p.m., that type of thing. So anyway, it's just a fun little tool. And there will be all sorts of tools that will pop up throughout the year that they'll come up with that I can share with you as well. So I think that hits the gist of it. Again, the purpose of the color container system is to be simple, to help you with, certainly helped me with portion control, especially I think as living in the U.S., portions are just ridiculous, especially at restaurants, and then we just get accustomed to it. So once you correct, you go, doesn't look like a lot of food, but you quickly adjust. So portion control and then eating the right things as well, according to the list in the book. And these are all normal, everyday things, which again is one of the good things about the program and what helps me keep on track. And to me, it's what helps with the doability of this food program, because it's just normal food and it focuses on, big surprise, it focuses on whole foods and not processed foods. So that's another changer there, that we need to move our mind towards whole foods and not processed foods. And again, this is about fuel for your body. So if you want to have the energy to do things you love to do, you got to fuel that engine, which is your body. That's it. You'll love the container system as much as I do. I know it, and it's really gotten me on track. Have a good one.